All right, the next step in our series here is to go to the next menu item. We go back a screen here, and the second menu item is creating and updating frequently asked questions. The the when we were viewing them, it's pretty straightforward and obvious once you understand how to use the screen, how to get to various frequently asked questions. But this is actually how you create them. So we're going to look at the underbelly, the coding basically, of how to create these. Uh, Same concept here. It wants first a department selection, so we'll select transportation. This is what the coding looks like for the transportation department's frequently asked questions. So let me orient you a little bit. The heading that we saw at the top of the FAQ display is really taken care of by the first entry in the table. You'll notice what's important here is the sequence number and the item number within sequence. If it is 000, section 0, item number 0, then that's by default taken as the heading of the FAQ. Now, if you don't want a heading, just don't enter an entry like this, and you won't have a heading. It'll be blank. If you do want one, then this is how it's done. If you remember the wording that appeared for the heading for transportation, it's like the red part is this: if you don't find your answer, call us direct, and then the show button will show us what the text is under the heading, and it's whatever you want to say here. And I chose to enter this, so you can show and hide the text for any entry. You can show and hide, and you can show multiple at the same time, no problem. All right. Now the rest of this corresponds to the sections and the items within the FAQ for transportation. This section number with a 0 is coding basically to indicate that that's a section heading. All right. Use of vehicles by the home. If you recall, that was the first section heading, and it appeared in blue on that screen. So section 10, item 0. And then the item numbers, I've numbered from 20, 30, 40. I tried to allow 10 in between each one as far as section number. That's in case I want to, in the future, insert a question or an item between two. Like if I want to insert between 40 and 50, I'll just make a new entry and make it 45. And then I can do that. So let me just do that so it give you an indication of how this happens. So I can click the add button, and it defaults to 00 as if it's a heading, but I'm going to make it section 10. So I want it in the same section, and it's defaulting as a heading, as a section heading, because the number is 0. But I'm going to make it 45 to make it fall in between 40 and 50 here, because that's where I want it to go. So I'll just make this 45, and there it is. We have an empty item now within this section, and we can include anything we want to say here, and we can show the text, which opens a little panel here, whereby we can create the text as I demonstrated in the viewing side of the FAQs. You can have bulleted points here. You can bold text. You can do basically anything. Have headings. This creates. You can do right and left justification. This creates a link. This enables you to add an image. So let's just do some stuff. This is a sample text entry. All right, and let's. That's how you enter text. It's got a little intelligent editing here, so it wants me to capitalize the word "this," so I'll do that. And down here, I'll insert an image. I want you to search your local drive for an image. I've got one called video icon. I'll find that one and load it in. And load it in as an image here, which you can resize any size you want. I'll just make it pretty small here because I don't want to take up too much room. So that's loading an image, and we can actually create a link so that when you click on this image, it'll actually play a video. Let's say, so we highlight the image and click link, and it enables us to enter the URL. This would be, now the videos that I make, I normally deploy them on YouTube. So this would be the YouTube URL for this particular video. Go play the video, copy the URL from the screen it's playing on, and then paste that URL in here, and you got it. That's all you need to do to play a YouTube video. And then you save the URL, and then it's done. You notice the hand opens up now when you hover over it, so you can play the video. So, all right. So that's how you add an image, also create a link, and we can then put a little title there for the video. All right, so that's kind of a little summary of how you create text, etc. You can see it's pretty powerful. You can do quite a few things. And then you, of course, you just hit the hide button to make it go away. Another thing I want to point out is this publish. Now, in the process of creating these frequently asked questions, as you get ones that are complete and ready to publish, ready for the public to see, you just click the publish button and it becomes available. When you use the viewing side of this, if you keep it unpublished, as long as you're working in there, and until it's completed, you just leave it unchecked. And then when it's all ready to go, you just check that, and then it'll be viewable online. So that's how you can be working on them at the same time that people are viewing them, and you can keep the ones hidden that you're actually working on or that you want to change, etc. All right, and of course, if you want to delete one, you just click the trash can and click the OK to confirm the delete, and it'll be gone, just like that. All right. Okay, now back to normal here. Back to our normal. Now, it does look a little cryptic, and it is a little cryptic. It's a way of coding the entries so that the program that does the display online knows how to interpret everything. So anything that has a number for a section and a 0, that's going to be, by default, a section. That's a way for us getting section headings displayed. And then anything that has the same section number, but a different number, greater than 0, is going to be displayed in number order. Whatever number you give them, it's going to be displayed in that order. All right. There's no limit to how many entries you can have or how many sections you can have. Okay, so that is how you create frequently asked questions for your department. Thank you.